some Toronto stuff, man. Northside Benji just dropped some new music, man. Can we talk about some music for a second? So a quick second.
Yeah.
Let me go find this Northside Benji video. Show a little love here, because I feel like he has like a fan base that be waiting for him. See there, you got some good search engine optimization here. So he just dropped the track a day ago. It's called Running Game. Let's take a little listen. Oh, before I get to this, 1 second. This YouTube premium break is brought to you by Master Move Rise. Look out for the collabo apparel coming real soon, and get yourself some custom made apparel. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Master-Move-Rise. Big salute to Unc.
Hey, yo, Chris, always
This money came through. This shit coming easy. Don't let this money change you. I'm out here running the streets. She out here running gangs too. Save all the tears. I think she want it came.
We love hip hop.
Yeah, man.
Why do you think that Northside Benji has such a cult following?
Because he's from two spots.
Explain.
Toronto and England. UK connect. You know what I mean? That's like going to America and now building another fan base, right?
Yeah.
And then they don't think you're good until you go there, right? From here, right? So he went there, and then he's from here, and then he went there, and shit popped off over there.
Yeah.
So now we love him over here. So he got a following from us, and he also got a following over there from the UK. And if America don't know about him yet, that's because he just doesn't have the right record yet with like Future. I could hear him with Future next. You know what I'm saying? He needs one with Future.
What do you think, Zar?
And
this cult fan base, just to keep in mind, is a very Toronto-centric cult fan base.
UK.
It could have been the time in which he came up, which was also like when other Toronto artists were like popping. So like people, like you kind of need to like pick your guy, you know what I'm saying? Out of all this like draft class of Toronto rappers, like you had like your favorite one, or you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he was like a good like option to pick, you know what I'm saying? In terms of this song, first of all, music video, crazy production.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The song is decent. I'm not sure if it's like my style per se. And it seems more like R&B than anything.
I said that.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that's a good lane, because I feel like we need to bring back good R&B. Like when I was DJing at like this corporate event, and it was like during the day, I'm like, all I could really play that would kind of have a balance but be appropriate is R&B. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Drake-ish type music.
Yeah, but even then, like you don't want like too crazy of like a hip hop song when it's like corporate, like you're trying to get people to buy something. But R&B is like puts you in a good mood. It's like upbeat, especially old school R&B. Like this new school R&B, it's more like the frequencies are like darker toned. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Mary J. Blige or you know what I'm saying? Like that type of like bounce. But I think like the song was all right, and I think he's good. It's not my style, but I don't hate on it at all, and I respect anyone who's able to create and actually like make a career out of it. You know what I'm saying? That alone is an accomplishment. But I don't know, like do you think he's like crazy good? Like
yo,
I know what you're
I'm gonna give
where you're going. I know where you're
I
wanted to say something from long time, from when I seen it pop up on my algorithm earlier.
And even the Melodyne or auto tune, like I'm listening to the mix. I was listening to the mix and I'm like, yo, this is
what we waiting for. This is what we waiting for.
But that's his.
Tell you the truth, this is what we're waiting for.
I'm gonna let B3 get his shit off first, and then I'll give you all my opinion.
Touching on how you're saying like it's more of a darker R&B, you know, but like he's one of the more skilled ones coming out of the city that's known in terms of melodizing the type of shit he raps
this
about.
sound.
You think so?
Yeah, the type of shit he's rapping about too you would expect it to be more like a rapper to go on it or say, but he's more hitting it with melodies and singing it and giving it to you in a way where it's like consumed as R&B or like slower. But who else in the city is coming out with like, you know, like melodies like him,
he's
or
in his own lane,
being able to float on a beat like he does? Even that Fire in the Booth, right? That thing blew up because
the way he was floating.
The man was floating. It seems easy and natural to him, and he has that like that cadence and persona like when he performs, right? So I feel like
I haven't seen him live.
that's another thing.
Let's see him live.
I feel that he has his cult following.
Yeah.
But his cult following that's it. He hasn't done enough with his career. And this is with all due respect. Okay. I know a lot of people really ride for Northside Benji. Okay. But he hasn't done enough with his career. And I don't know if it's because of his introvertness or whatever it is, where like you just said no shows. He don't do no interviews. Like that works if you're Playboy Cardi. Okay.
And even him, I'm not even interested in him anymore.
But at least he has the
he does
fan
some weird
base.
stuff. I swear I've seen him twerking.
But at least he has the fan base where he can get Aiden Ross to want to give him $2 million. That becomes a story, all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Again, with all due respect, I just don't think that Northside Benji has earned himself enough of a cachet in the industry and enough fan to be so friggin' elusive, to be so in the dark. You can't get to me, you can't talk to me, there's not, you know what I'm saying? Do that when you have 1 million fans, not when you get 7.4 thousand views in one day.
Which is still impressive.
It's not impressive enough in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, I agree. But for a Toronto artist, 8K in a day is respectable.
I don't label him now a Toronto artist.
And listen, I don't want to that. We're not talking about Toronto.
Yeah, we're not talking about Toronto.
We're talking about the whole world, right? If you really want respect from the whole world, you should be busting at least 10K a day, at least, right?
He signed though, right?
I think so.
We got to find that out.
He might be just doing enough for him, you know what I mean, or for like what they want, you know.
And it's not enough to pay for this music video.
But this seems empty to me. I'm being real with you, dog. It's only 2 minutes and something seconds, bruh. That ain't no music. That's a verse. Let's be real. Like this is the difference between the younger generation that can fly over your head, but it's not gonna fly over my head when it comes to genuineness of the music as him as an artist and the music I've heard him make before. It sounds the same as what I heard 4 years ago. Nothing has improved in a sense to me where I can be like, yo, this guy's about to really kill the game because he's gone.
He hasn't really changed it up.
Yeah. So I haven't seen what you're doing. Like I've seen what you did 4 years ago. Right? And then now you're coming now with this, like, this is what I waited for? Come on, fam. I would have rather heard Future on that with him than if you're going to make me wait that long for that same kind of vibe, then you should have put a bigger artist than you on that.
Yeah.
To have me jump out my seat and be like, okay, you know, yo. Because honestly, as soon as I heard Future on it with him. And then I'm now waiting for Future, but I don't see Future. I just see him. I'm honestly, my shock value went out the window.
Can't afford Future, bro.
It doesn't. Yeah, he could, bro, because he's like in a sense of like you're such a good artist that you could have made a right record that could have been sent and got things done and pulled. You know what I'm saying? You're coming from Toronto right now. He's beefing with Drake. That would have made him good.
But if he wants to pay for it, they can't afford Future. That's 250 racks.
Yeah, that's 6 figures. Easy.
Well, then. I don't know then what to say because I'm giving him the credit of like, yeah, you have the music, but I would have rather heard someone big on that record with you because that was just not enough for me.
What I will say is, and I think this is a gap between the older generation, the younger generation. I feel like the older generation, and even I would say I'm a part of this in this sense, we appreciate effort. Like when you feel the record has a lot of effort, little things in the beat, the vocals, the stops, like there's so many dynamic things that you could do with a record. I think the newer generation respects effortlessness. It has to sound like you're not trying too hard. But I feel like this is like almost too effortless sounding. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you don't even care. Like, yo, here, take it. 2-minute song, regular beat, regular song, mediocre. Like you're not putting in the effort.
And the times we're living in. You know what I'm saying? Like an artist has the chance now in the times we're living in to make an impact in kids' lives with the music and the content they put out because it's accessible, bro. I would like if I have an opportunity to give you a piece of art, dog, I'm giving you a piece of art that no man can contend to.
Yeah, but it's true what you're saying.
Especially if you're gonna listen.
It's true what you're saying, Zara, about the effortless thing. And if you wanna, and what you're saying, like if you want to put a lot into art, there's not really a big incentive these days because the stuff that a lot of people put a lot into, once they give it to you, they were like, we hold on to it for like a week and then we're off of that. We're on to something else, or Diddy gets raided, something happens and we're on to something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, why give you all of this chefing up? Like, it would be nice.
Yeah, do it though.
But fam, all of that effort and money and time just goes it goes unrewarded.
It doesn't resonate as long as it used to. Back in the day, like one album could take you like 2-3 years to your next album. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like it's done in like a week.
A bunch of other people get in your way, and you did all this cooking up for all of this, and just the whole effortless thing. It's not just a music thing. It resonates throughout all content, where you start seeing like the content creators are like, hey guys, I'm just here to give you a little thing on my, they sound like
they don't care.
Over it.
Like they don't care.
It's actually a style of thing. Like I watched a video called TikTok Voices or whatever, and there's a style of voice where they're like, they sound aloof. I'm just here to just show you this thing, like they don't care about it.
Yeah.
And the inflections in their way they talk is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But that's what the young people like.
Yeah.
This I don't care attitude.
But they don't like it for real. They like it for the moment, but it doesn't resonate with these kids the way like effort resonated with us. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids forget the songs that like are bangers for them in like a year. It sounds old, but we still remember bangers from when we were younger that still slap today because there was more effort. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, we appreciated effort. They appreciate that YouTuber, the music where it sounds like, I'm just here to do this. They're like, oh, that's cool.
It's like, yo, I guess I'll just hop in the booth, say some stuff, and just put some auto-tune on it. Like, bro, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna say he didn't put any effort because I think the visuals are really well done, professional.
Yes.
And I'm sure, like, you know, he puts an effort on his day-to-day life.
Who
like
shot that video?
I don't know.
Seems like a style of director that I know of. But
you want a description?
Let me go in the description quick fast.
The video don't look cheap. They got money. They got a spot.
No, not even effort in the description, bro. Can't even get a. He's dissing like.
Yo, I have and the thing is, I have something called video lytics.
Yeah,
it's like a extension that's connected to my browser here.
Yeah,
so it shows me what hashtags that the person used. Look at the hashtag section.
Nothing.
0 hashtags. Zero effort.
And AK is impressive for literally no description, no hashtags, no search engine optimization. That's like, flex, so. But yo, he makes music that people enjoy, and like he probably knows what to do for his audience to like keep them hooked. But I just feel like there's so many other artists that if they were in his position would be putting in more effort, like up front, that like people could see. You almost want to see the effort now, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people want to see your come up, but I think for R&B dudes, they do want to keep that elusive.
So are we labeling him an R&B dude?
No, he's a rapper. He needs to put the effort in, man. Let's stay on that. Put that effort in, bro.
Yeah.
Do some interviews. And don't ghost.
Oh, did that? Have you ever interviewed him? No.
Nope.
That's the thing. That's the thing, right? Because
I'm late on the sound effect.
I'm just a person like.
I was supposed to interview him once upon a time.
yo, the demon in dog. I just
I opened up a can of worms, as the white folks say.
I never told the story.
Yes, you flipping did. I was trying to go around it, but you just had to be like, well.
Dusty gave me the look like, yo, don't even.
I never told the story on air. I've never, ever told a story on air.
Well, we're going to have to.
Story time.
One of the only...
Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise, what have I done here?
Or why do you say mod ting?
Mod ting?
It's a mod ting.
Is the mod ting in here? I think I got it somewhere here.
I got an we got an exclusive right now.
So
once upon a time, when we used to be at the Youngsterdam, we were supposed to interview young Northside Benji. This is when he had first dropped us the Meek Mill freestyle. I think it was right before the fire in the booth times. And we had set up everything, all the equipment that we had at the time. We had already done the Biz Loke interview. We were already out there in these streets. People knew about We Love Hip Hop. No show.
It's all good.
Ghost.
That's why now we're
going. Oh wait, Ghost? Ghost is different from a no-show because you can tell someone you're not pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
But no, that's cool. You could tell me you're not pulling up.
A no-show is not showing
like
up.
Like we're sitting here,
like
we're all mics hooked up. We're like,
we're waiting for you.
What time is it, man? When is this guy gonna get here?
Man, don't show up.
Don't show up.
And then make me wait for this. Huh?
And guess what?
And make me wait for this.
I haven't spoken to him ever since.
And you make man them wait for this. This is what you make man wait for.
I love that extended X-Files sound.
It's longer now.
It's way better now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that happened. That happened.
And there's been no communication between the camps and you.
Word.
We probably gonna get some now.
Maybe.
Because that's the way you make the man them wait for, dog.
It's not even about the music for me, fam.
I hear you.
Holla at your bro.
Yeah, man.
We have to
and listen, don't get me wrong. Over the years, because this happened years ago, we've previewed multiple Northside Benji songs. Yeah. I had a great interview with one of his main producers, Bavaro. Yeah. I always big up Northside Benji because I'm not a big up Bavaro. Yeah. But I'm not a salty nigga. So I always big up
Bavaro,
a person, dog. Even if they did the no show, or niggas who ask me for or say, oh yeah, I need $500 to do an interview, and I'm like, you ain't really shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't diss that person's music. I'm not going to mention that person though. Don't worry about that one. I see the fear in Dusty's face.
I was like, oh my God. Well, big up Bavaro. He just dropped the album with Damian Cruz.
Yeah, but big up Bavaro. Yes, big up Bavaro. Yeah. But that's one of the ones I let out the bag today.
Yeah, okay. I know. And it's about time you did, because like, that's what the man made us wait for. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like, time to just talk about it.
I think a lot of these Toronto rappers, or even just Toronto personalities, they have a problem with professionalism. And I don't know if everyone's too zooked, or if it's like you don't have your affairs in order. But not like people like that's just like unprofessional, bro. Nah, like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, Friday, you've experienced this for sure. Even I've experienced it on like in a minor way with Burrow Sound and like talking to people saying, okay, let's do the interview. They're down, I'm down. All of a sudden, no response. All of a sudden, it's this. Like, it's just like it lacks that professionalism that I think you need to succeed, bro. Like, you can't just like go with the flow all the time. You got to kind of like, you know, no Diddy, but grab life by the balls. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
I hear you, man, but
that was a reach, no Diddy.
Reach. Well, yeah.
No, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta
I think we're webbing something. I think we're.
You gotta take ownership of your career by like communicating properly. You know what I'm saying? Though. Even just grammar goes a long way. Like if you're like, you know, even though you don't have to, I'm not trying to control how you talk, but when you come across as professional, it's gonna be in your favor. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
A link is a link. It's how you use them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? You never burn a bridge unless you have a highway paved. You understand what I'm saying? Because you might need us one day to get your point across. And if you if you burnt a bridge that you can't come back across.
Bridge ain't burnt.
No, I'm not saying he burned no bridge. I'm not saying
open.
That. Door is
but that's
wide
because it's
open.
you. That's because it's you. It could have been anybody who does burn the bridge.
Some people
at that
will
point.
hold a grudge.
Yeah. I'm nicer than a lot of people, I would say, in the industry.
Yes,
you know
very
what I'm
much
saying?
so.
I've taken shit from artists where they've said some shit and then I'm like, yeah, pull up, let's just do an interview.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to some foul shit to some artists.
Oh, man.
DM me and told me, called me all kind of slurs. And then we've had great conversations on camera. I won't say who that is, but we'll save that for another day.
For the story time.
Let's close it out. Let's close this out. Salute to Northside Benji.
Salute, bro. Salute.
Right? I just wanted to get some music talk in here because we never talk about music.
Just give us some more. That's it. Yeah. Give us some more.
Reach the pod. Reach the pod.
Yeah.
A tune with Future would have been really nice to hear. You know, a good feature right now.
The ops, man.
We love hip hop.